All right, imagine sailing more than 2,500 miles across the Pacific with you and one other sailor. Now imagine doing it with one of you blind and the other deaf. Well, that is exactly what two local San Diego disabled veterans are planning to do next month. And our reporter, Tristan Nichols, is with them to find out more.
Mayores and David Hopkins will be setting sail on July the 8th in a race called the Trans-Pacific Yacht Race, and that leads from LA to Hawaii. It's 2,500 miles and it's quite an epic event. Now I'm joined this morning by Urban and David. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What a challenge, what a challenge. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I'm a blinded Vietnam veteran, and I've been sailing my whole life, even before I went blind as a kid, and got back into sailing as part of therapy. And Challenged America has just grown as one of the founders of Challenged America, and we're excited to do the race.
And that's who you're raising money for?
Yeah, Challenged America, it's we're a no-cost program with all volunteers, and yet keeping the fleet of boats we have and the thousands of people that come through our organization each year, it's quite expensive.
Yeah, I can imagine. Now, is it the first time that you guys have taken part in this event?
Well,
Go ahead. Urban's done it twice. This is my first time, so he's the veteran on the boat for this race.
Now, this is going to be a challenge for any sailor, really. But the fact that you're disabled as well, I mean, it's an incredible feat.
Well, disabilities in the sea goes back to biblical times. We've been there. It's only in recent times that people think that we cannot handle ourselves at sea. And what we're doing this year at Transpac especially is when we're just David, the two of us, we're the only double-handed crew in this year's Transpac. For some reason, no one else is doing it this year. And with that, the modifications of the boat, and also that we could safely handle the boat under any sea conditions and perform well too.
Now, David, how long is it going to take to actually complete the challenge?
We've done it in the past in 13 and a half days, but with the modifications and the crew that we have, we think we could do it in 12.
And what are some of the conditions that you guys are going to be facing?
We'll see, cold, hard wind for the first few days coming out of LA. Then it'll become a little bit calmer towards the center of the Pacific. But when we get to Hawaii, about a day and a half out, the conditions are going to be pretty extreme with 35-knot winds and 15 to 18-foot seas.
Lovely. Well, thanks very much. We're going to be spending a little bit more time with you. Guys, we're going to be actually having a look at the boat in a little bit, so come back to us a little later on.
All right, Tristan, thank you. Boy, that is really interesting. Blind guy, deaf guy sailing from San Diego to Hawaii.
No kidding. Unbelievable.